I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Hello, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and welcome to a new vlog. This is the third week of February, and I may look a little, sorry if I look a little rough, but it's laundry day. So yeah, the weekend was fine. I didn't do anything in particular that was different. I edited my video, got myself together for the week, made out my list and things that I needed to do for this week. Watched a lot of Law and Order, and some Murder, She Wrote, and Little House on the Prairie, and yeah, same things I do every weekend. I'm just one step closer to publishing my book. I finished, well, as y'all know, if you watched last week's vlog, I finished the edits earlier. I still have to go through it again I hope I can find some good quotes for graphics. I'm sure I can. When I've been reading it previously, it wasn't with that in mind. Although there's been some lines in there, I'm like, oh, that's a good line, but I should have pulled them out then, but I didn't. So there's that, and I have to finish my acknowledgments, and I already wrote the dedication, and I just have to finish everything to send it to Sky for formatting. Sky so graciously offered to format the book for me, so I don't have to pull my hair out trying to deal with Google Docs and Reedsy and Draft Digital to make it do what I want it to do, which never does what I want it to do, because I'm not good at formatting. It's fine. We all have our strengths. That is not one of mine. Yeah, I'm almost ready to start sharing the date. I'm almost ready. I feel like if I had a solid cover and I could make some cover teasers, I would be ready. But hopefully by the end of this week. Hopefully, but definitely by the end of this month, hopefully. 21 minutes left on my machine. I got here a little later than I wanted to today. I just didn't want to get up. It doesn't help that I went to bed at 7 a.m. It's fine. But, yeah, I think that's all I have for this opening clip. The goal of the week is to finish my acknowledgments and dedication and all the stuff that I need to send in the back matter of the book. I don't know. I kind of like putting my list of books and stuff in the front, but I can still put like newsletter and information and stuff like that in the back. So anything that's gonna go in the back, and put everything together and then send it to Sky. That's one of my main goals this week. The other one is to get with Laura about the cover. And another one is to make cover teaser graphics. But shockingly enough, one of my main deadlines, which is coming up this week, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to make it, is to finish book 3 of The Pen Name. And I don't know that I like the way it's going, but I don't want to stop while I have the momentum, because, you know, while I am a person that likes to have everything pretty much the way I want it in the first draft, you know, of course, acknowledging that there's going to need to be some things that gets touched up on and fixed and whatever in the revision process. It's different because these are novellas. These are not going to be full-length books, or at least I hope not. And they're romantic suspense, which is different for me also. But that's the reason why I'm not terribly liking the way this book is going so far, because, I mean, I like it if it was right now. Like with book 1 and 2, I think I did a fairly decent job. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do some more when I go back, but I think pretty sure I did a fairly decent job of adding some suspensefulness in the beginning. Like in the first couple of chapters, you knew there was something looming, something around the corner, someone watching, you knew there was that. And in this, I haven't introduced that yet. And I feel like it's taking me too long to get to the suspenseful aspect of the thing. And that's just something I'm going to have to be able to be fixing the post. But I'm going to go eat the rest of my lunch, which also, don't know when Burger King started doing boxes, but kudos to y'all. It's about time y'all did this. Appreciate it. Thank you. And it's so cute because you open the box up, it's got the little wrapper. It's the hamburger's wrapped like it's in a little blanket wrapper blanket, whatever, you know what I mean. So that you can hold it by the wrapper and eat it. And it's so cute. I'm like, what took y'all so long to get on board with the box? I don't know when y'all started doing that, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I'll be back. Bye.
Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go.
Hello. Hi there. It is, oh gosh, it's 1:05 a.m. I guess the last time I actually came on to say anything, I was still at the laundromat. So it tells you how long it's been. Well, I'm tired. I need a nap or something. It's not likely to happen, but sorry. Definitely needed to take my medicine. So, have I done anything this evening? No. No, I have not. And I have about at least an hour before I need to actually do anything. Like, right. At least an hour, but maybe longer. Because, although, to be fair to myself, because y'all don't see my Monday sessions because they happen in Sunday night going into Monday, and I don't film until we hit Monday. I mean, until, I've woken until I get up on Monday, and then I start filming, but for my vlog. But I do my Monday writing sessions because my sessions happen overnight going into the next day. Like tonight's session will be Tuesday's words. So I've done my Monday words, and I will tell you that it felt like let me make sure I say this correctly. It felt like pulling teeth to get me to the laptop to start actually writing. Once I started writing and got in the mindset of, Okay, I'm gonna knock this out. The words flowed pretty nicely, actually. I had one sprint that was 700 something words, another 600 something, another 600 something, and the last one was, where I was losing a little steam. That was 400 some words. I did 2,564 words for my day, and I didn't even feel like writing. I almost didn't. I almost was like, it's a holiday. I could forego today. It's fine. I almost did that. And then I dragged myself to the laptop and I wrote. And it was a bit of a slog to get in the mindset that I wanted to write. But once I started writing the words, because I haven't really written any new words in a while, because I've been focused on my love calls, of which I'm still focused on, by the way. Let's not lose sight of the end goal, because we're publishing soon. Should I just tell y'all the date? No, I'm not ready yet. I still have to get a few things together. I'm not ready yet. But I'm almost ready. Oh gosh, if I could stop yawning. My Patreon members will know ahead of time before anyone. So, I need to do that. Okay, anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna end this clip before I start talking incoherently. But I'll be back after I've done some winding down. Well, I have a little bit of time to play some games, so after some gamage, and I'll watch some Stephen Colbert and some other stuff. Oh my gosh. I'll be back to update after, probably in the middle of my writing session. I don't really know. I'm tired and I have physical therapy tomorrow, so I am leaving the house. Okay. And I have to figure out. I don't know. Okay. I'm back. Bye. I am really trying so hard not to fall asleep. I've already dozed off twice already. So it's not a great sign, but I'm very tired and I have physical therapy tomorrow, so it's no real sleeping in for me. And I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to get 4 sprints tonight because I'm very tired. I'm going to try. They're not going to be high word count sprints though. Okay. Good night. Bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play.
Ooh, hello, hi. Happy Tuesday. I am pooped. And I've just come from physical therapy. An hour and a half, actually, of physical therapy. It's supposed to only be an hour, but she keeps tacking on extra exercises. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. And I still have some errands to run. So, yay. But happy Tuesday. I did not do great in my writing session last night. The second sprint of Me and Skies, I fell asleep. And yeah, I got like 203 words the second sprint, and I didn't do any more because I was really too tired, and I just couldn't. So I have a lot to make up for today, and I'm tired, so that's not a good sign. But sorry, just checking my emails on my phone. I'm sorry, can you tell I'm tired? It's been a day already, and yeah. Oh, it's released. That's right. I gotta text Becca. Happy release day to Becca C. Smith. Grandma's Little Secret is out into the world for everyone to see and read. Oh, I don't know how I skipped over the coolest thing that just happened in my physical therapy. It was one of the physical therapists in there bought my book. She bought the Diary Succession of Lies. And so she brought it in for me to sign today. And that's the first book I've ever signed of anyone's. It had dawned on me as I was signing it. I'm like, I don't even know how to sign. Like, do I sign it with my normal signature that I sign documents with? I've never signed a book in person. Never. So that was a fun experience. Very cool. And they're like talking up my books, and they're like trying to get the other patients to buy my book, and it's just really cool. It's really cool. But I'm gonna go. I need to do other errands. I don't want to be out too long today. I'm hungry, especially after that 1.5-hour workout, because it felt like a workout. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and we'll be back later. Hopefully I'll have some energy to actually do some work. Bye.
Never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost.
Okay, fine. It's me. Okay. Why do I say that? It's me. Who else is it gonna be on my blog? So sorry. Knee stream's fun. I am, as you saw, sitting here with the ice pack on my foot. I don't know, did I have this discussion with y'all about what we presume is what happened with my foot? I don't know. I might have just had this discussion with my daughter, which I did just now. I might not have had it with you guys. But, so, thinking that the issue happened when all the snow happened, and that first day when I went to go try to get my car out of the snow, and you know how, okay, it's not odd for people to go and kick the snow from around their car, right? That's a typical thing to do when there's snow around the car. You know, before you realize that the snow has been layered with ice that makes the snow then hard as a brick. Um, so I do remember that day because this is the only thing that I can think of, because after that day when I came back, that is when my foot was in such excruciating pain. Because I remember when I was trying everything with the little dustpan that I had, and I tried to kick the snow around my tires. I only did it twice, which is when I realized how the snow was hard as a brick and it was not going to work. Didn't feel anything happen at that time, but my physical therapist, she said it's likely, and because I have osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. Oh yeah, did I ever mention that on top of rheumatoid arthritis, I have osteoarthritis, which is totally different, but affects more of the bones. So she said because I have severe osteoarthritis on top of rheumatoid arthritis, it makes my joints and bones even more fragile than the bones already are in your body. So she said you may not have felt it initially because your adrenaline was up, you were trying to get your car out, you were dealing with figuring out how to dig your car out of the snow, or whatever, adrenaline is pumping or whatever, trying to handle that situation. So she said you may not have realized that might have been why you didn't feel anything happening to your foot when you kicked at the brick hard snow. But she said even one kick could have messed up my foot, and I kicked twice before realizing that no, this is not gonna work. And that's the only thing that we could come up with, because before that day, my foot was fine. After that day, it was not fine. And I didn't do anything else different that day other than that particular move. So just the ice and the heat is what he suggests in elevating it, which apparently I've been elevating my foot wrong all these times when I thought I was elevating my foot. It's supposed to be up and above the heart. I don't know, something she explained, above the heart, something like that. Which I'm like, well, that is going to be difficult because I'm sharing a bed with my child, and putting a box or something at the door, there's no pillow that's going to raise my leg that high, and yeah, that's just difficult. Anyway, she also did suggest that if it continues to hurt this bad, that I might need to go get it x-rayed, and God forbid they put a boot on my damn foot. How is that going to be sleeping with a boot on my foot? I don't know. I just do know that every time and it's hard to heal the foot because I have to walk. I have to stand to do things. Oh my God. Earlier I was trying to I was just making a salad for my dinner. I was trying to stand, chop things. I was in so much pain. I was near tears. And it's not so much, it's the pressing down hurts, but it's when it comes back up, when it releases. There's this surge of pain in my foot. And like when the physical therapist was like, is it your ankle or is it your foot? I'm like, it's both. It's more so my foot, but there isn't a component where the ankle hurts, because I think during those few days during the snow, I also rolled my ankle. So that in conjunction with the foot, but it's both. But it's more so like my foot, like the foot part. I don't know how to describe it. It's the foot part. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. So every time I had to get up to go to the bathroom, it hurts. And it takes even longer now. As long as it took before with my knee pain to get to the bathroom, it takes longer now because my foot hurts. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to complain, but it's just the pain is really, really getting to me. And the idea of having to go have it x-rayed and have a boot put on my foot is like, what else? What else? Anyway, that said, I'm now beta reading one of Tiff's books. I'm still beta reading Sky's book. And I'm trying to decide, am I going to work on Pen Name Book 3 tonight? Because I need to beta read this one by Thursday. And, which is no problem, but I just, I'm tired and I'm in pain. Although, I did just make me some more tea with some caffeine in it, so maybe I'll be up for a while. Oh my god, this clip is 7 minutes long. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Okay. No, it wasn't really that much longer ago that you saw me, but I'm gonna say goodnight now. I had planned on writing. I had every intention to write. I did. But then I started doing the beta reading, and I just realized that I didn't feel up to writing at the moment. And since I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, I'll just try my best to write during the day tomorrow. Because I'm really not in the mood to write. Mostly because my foot is in a lot of pain. But, yeah. So, I'm just going to read. Because I deserve I don't know if I deserve a night off of writing, but I'm taking one. Because, yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Hello. Hi. Oh, okay. Oh. It's 6:45, and yes, I am just now coming on to say hello to you. But hello. Happy Wednesday. Even though Wednesday is kind of almost over, but it's fine. I want to say I didn't wake up as early as I wanted, but I actually woke up earlier than I thought I would, considering it's Wednesday and I wasn't going anywhere. And I went to sleep at almost 8 o'clock in the morning, so there's that. But I woke up before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But I'm still tired. I don't know why. I just couldn't go back to sleep. So, and I didn't actually do any writing today. So today was a total wash for writing. But I did some beta reading. So I was productive in that way. Just wasn't really feeling it as far as writing today. But I am feeling ready to write tonight. So for tonight's session. So I think during the stream, I'm going to try to get as much more beta reading done as possible. And I think that's kind of my agenda for the stream is beta reading and writing some words tonight in the pen name. I also still need to finish my acknowledgments and my back matter for my book, and I need to do something else before I send it to Sky. But yeah. And I think, yeah, I don't know. Today feels weird for some reason. I don't know why, but I just feel kind of off a little. You know, pain wise, it's been an okay day. Might be because I took some tramadol earlier, but my foot actually feels a little better, oddly enough. Now that I was talking about to Sky about possibly getting it x-rayed, I couldn't get a hold of my pain management doctor today, so hopefully tomorrow. But maybe I won't need to because it felt a little better today. It still felt bad, but not as bad as it felt yesterday. So maybe I don't have to get x-rayed. I don't know. Although it probably still would be better on the safe side for me to go ahead and have it x-rayed. I don't know. It just feels yesterday felt so excruciating. But today, I did put some heat on it. Last night, or should I say earlier this morning before I went to bed. And then later on in this morning, I had put some heat on it. So maybe that did the trick. I don't really know. But I'm not feeling particularly chatty at the moment. That could change in the later clip. So I may have more to say next time I come back. But yeah, I shall update later. Hopefully I can get through a good number of chapters during the stream as far as beta reading. Yeah, okay, I'll be back. It's long past. You know, words are really hard for me today, apparently. It's been a while. My stream has been over. It's 1:36 in the morning. So I still have to... Whoa, that hurt. Okay. Still have to finish beta reading. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Whoa, that hurts. Alrighty then. So I finished beta reading, but I am determined to get some words in today too. So, for Thursday. So I'm going to, it's 1:37. I'm gonna actually start, cross fingers, at 2:30 writing. Me and Sky's sprints aren't until 3, so that gives me a half-hour sprint before me and Sky sprint. It gives me roughly an hour to do some more beta reading. Hopefully I can get through a couple more chapters. Of course, this means this clip can't be that long because it's already 1:37. But yeah, stream was good. I got with Laura on the cover, and so I can start making my cover teaser graphics. So you may or may not know by the end of this video. Well, no. I may put a little coming soon teaser. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Oh my gosh, my foot was feeling better the whole day, and then it just started hurting again. Hopefully I can get my pain management doctor on the phone tomorrow so she can write a referral to get it x-rayed, because without a referral, insurance won't pay for it. So, speaking of insurance, there's another medication that needs to be refilled that I haven't gotten yet. And I still need to finish my acknowledgements. Oh my gosh. I looked at my calendar earlier and I'm like, I'm supposed to be working on essays for the poetry and essay collection. Starting this week, I'm supposed to be working on 7 Deadly Sins. My Patreon includes a story. I think it's probably safe to say we're going to hold off on the Patreon exclusive story at least until I want to give a specific month, like maybe March. I might have overshot myself trying to realistically plan on doing the Patreon exclusive story at any point this month, because I knew I had the pen name story that I'm still working on. And then I wanted to start working on the essays, or finishing the essays for the collection. So I probably was doing too much, throwing in the Patreon exclusive story. I may have to push that till, I want to say March, but it probably would be smart to say more like May to start because then I can focus more once I have more of the stuff for When Love Calls together to publish, and I'm more confident in that, and that I have everything together for that. Yeah. Because I really do want to give this 7 Deadly Sins collection story, the 7 Deadly Sins story, I want to give it my all. In a way, it's supposed to be a short story collection that's kind of written in the form of vignettes. They all connect, but they're separate stories. But I don't know, I may want to, it may end up being, oh my God, am I doing something? It may end up being a whole novel in itself, just with several points of view, and I'm not sure that I want to attempt that. I mean, technically, if I'm doing it in vignettes, I'm doing it from the individual's points of view anyway, so I'm still doing it in separate points of view, just as vignettes. This would just be me stringing it together as an actual whole novel instead of, but do I want to do that? Because the whole point was to spread my wings in terms of writing short stories, getting more experience in writing short stories. That was the point of the 7 Deadly Sins thing. But now I'm thinking about a broader story in my head, and which may be another good reason to push that story back, that exclusive story back for Patreon. But it's only going to be for Patreon until, it's finished. And then, that's another thing. I have to see what I'm going to do about the When Love Calls. Not When Love Calls. The Weight of Her prequel. Because I do actually want to put that out as a novella. I just have to go back over it again, fine tune it. Not fine tune. This is not a piano. Polish it up. Oh my gosh. It's so many things I want to do. This is what happens when you don't publish for a whole year. Because I didn't publish it all last year. And I wanted to. I intended to. I just didn't. And now I want to publish everything. But realistically, I can't, because that's just not smart. Anyway, I'm going to go read, because I have less time now. Okay, I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, I am going to, that's not working. Hello, bye. I'm going to say goodnight here. I only have 300 words so far because I kind of got stuck trying to describe something. And whoopsie. Sorry. And it wasn't a description that I could bypass and skip over. It wasn't a description I could bypass and skip over and come back to later. I kind of needed it for the scene. So, yeah. Got stuck with that. So I only got 300 something words, but I think I'm already past 300 something words right now. And there's 2 minutes left. Oh God, there's 2 minutes left on the sprint. So I'm going to go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I get lots done tomorrow because it's Thursday, and I would like to say that I'm going to attempt to go to bed at a decent time so I could actually get up at a decent time and feel rested. But this is me we're talking about. I know myself. I make no promises. I do feel very tired. This week I'm feeling kind of like, you know those moments where you feel like you could sleep for a week and maybe still not have enough rest, but you feel like you need to sleep for about a week just to get somewhat caught up on rest. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling this week. Like, I just need to sleep for several days, which is not great, but because I don't have several days to sleep. But anyway, I'm going to go, and I'll be back tomorrow. Good night. Bye. It's 6 o'clock. Happy Thursday. I know, I'm coming on rather late in the day, but what else is new, especially on a Thursday? Tired, but I'm doing some beta reading. I thought I would be able to get more words in today, but I want to finish up reading this that I'm reading for today, and then I need to start editing this vlog. I mean, I don't have to, but I need to, but I want to. Then I have to figure out how I'm going to get some things from the store tomorrow. That's going to be interesting, but we shall see. But yeah, I at least wanted to say hello. Hi. And I'll be back to update later if I have an update. Okay. Okay, sorry. I am gonna say goodnight here. Don't feel like writing tonight, and I'm trying my best not to feel bad about it. As Sky pointed out, it's not like I haven't done anything all day, and it's not like I wasn't doing something at the time we started our sprints, because I was actually prepping the document to send to Sky for formatting. So I was putting all of the dedication and the acknowledgments and the back matter of the book and so forth, all of that into the document. I actually just had to send an updated file because I caught a couple of grammatical things after I sent her the first email. So I sent it to her again, updated. Hopefully I don't catch anything else. Probably I will, but whatever. But it's not like I finished beta reading textbook earlier. I'm going back to beta reading Skies now instead of in lieu of writing. So I'm doing stuff. I'm not feeling in the headspace for writing at the moment. I pulled up my document. I did, entertain the thought, and it just wasn't happening. So I am being productive, just I'm not writing. So I'm probably going to feel bad about that tomorrow. It's fine. It is what it is. But it is now off in the hands of Sky to format. We've set a deadline for that. Hopefully I can get that back and then finalize the wraparound and everything with Laura, order proof copies in time enough to, for release date. I want to have plenty of time so I don't stress about the time, basically. Because I remember with Weight of Her, everything was so, right up to the moment of release, right up to the, there were, I don't want to be that frazzled about it this time. So this is why I set my release date when I set it, which I know I haven't told you guys yet, but we'll get there. But this is why I set it as far down the line as I set it, so that I could have time. And me being ahead of my deadlines is helpful. So we're getting closer. I do have to register the ISBN. I probably should do that. Yeah, probably should do that. Put that on my list. Okay. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Or, whatever. Tomorrow's physical therapy day, so yay. Good night. Bye.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I...
Hi. Happy Friday. It's been not a bad day, just I'm tired because physical therapy wore me out. And I just came from the store. So yeah, I have stuff to do. I'm almost finished beta reading Scott's book. It's really good. So I'm hoping to finish that up. But he started in his vlog. Any hope for writing probably is dashed. I don't know. But that physical therapy, she gave me a new exercise, and I was like, why are we torturing me? Okay, but yeah, fun times. Not really, but I just wanted to come on and say hello before it got too late. It's after 5 already, and I'm tired, and yeah. But I will be back later, hopefully with some kind of meaningful update. I don't know. Okay, bye. Hi. I am drained, but that's neither here nor there. I still have stuff to do. As you see, I'm editing this video. I'm also making my list for the weekend of things that need to get done. Really do need to start going back and pulling out some quotes from When Love Calls. Technically, that's not writing, because I could do that over the weekend. I need to make my cover teaser graphics. And, finished beta reading Sky's book, which I'm almost done. And there's something else. Well, no, that's on the publishing checklist, and I could push that to next week. To register my ISBN for When Love Calls. Or register When Love Calls to its ISBN. Y'all know what I mean. But physical therapy was okay, because the light is not great. Physical therapy was really grueling today. I have this. Well, I think I've mentioned it before. When I used to go to the gym, I have this all or nothing spirit about me. Like, I'm either gonna go all in on a workout, or I'm probably gonna do barely anything on a workout, which is probably almost never happened unless I wasn't feeling well. So, and I go all in despite whether I can actually handle the workout or not, because that's just how I am. It's no point in doing things if you're not going to give it your all, right? At least that's how I think about it. Of course, that doesn't take into account the different levels of the workout or levels of difficulty. And I also have a thing where I won't tell you I'm in pain, even if I am. I will, but I won't. I might not let you know how serious the pain is, because, especially if you're a trainer or a physical therapist in this case, because then you'll stop. And my all or nothing mentality kicks in, and it's like, no, we can't stop. I've started. I've accepted the challenge. We must complete this. So there were a couple of different exercises that were probably, in hindsight, and if I were to admit it to myself, probably a little too much for, given the fact that my ankle is still hurting. Probably needs to be x-rayed. Given the fact that my ankle's still hurting and my knee really felt like buckling today, like a lot, a couple of times it did. During a couple of those exercises, it did buckle. And every time she asked me, "You okay? You good?" And I'm like, "Peachy, just good. I'm just great." And she's like, one of the exercises, because she gave me a new one, and she was like, "We can stop if it's too much." And I'm like, "Nope, I've started already. So yeah, we're going. We're doing this. I've already started." So that could be good. That could be bad. But anyway, it was grueling. She says I've made improvements. I believe her. My body does not feel like it, but I believe her. Because they take measurements when they evaluate you every so often of how far you can bend your knee, or how, So she says that I'm able to bend it a little more than I was before. So I'm like, you say so. But okay, I'm gonna go back to editing this video so I don't get behind, and so that I'm not spending the whole entire Saturday editing this video and I can watch the TV. All right, I'll be back. Bye. Well, it's that time of the week where I bid you farewell. This week went by really fast. It's almost like it was just Monday. It feels like it was just Monday. And now it's Friday and we're at the weekend again. I don't know why. This week went by extremely fast. Interesting. But did I accomplish most of what I wanted to accomplish this week. Actually, yes, I did actually. I got with Laura about the cover. I have the front cover of the book so I can start making teasers. I sent off my manuscript and things to Sky to format with all the acknowledgments and dedication and back matter. So those were the two main things I wanted to accomplish this week. And did I finish book 3? No, I didn't even get halfway through to book 3. Into book 3, it's fine. I'm supposed to be starting book 4 next week. That's obviously not gonna happen. Of the pen name. This pen name could get pushed back to next year. I don't want it to be, but it could be, because I have a certain way I want to roll things out with the pen name. And I don't know that I want to compromise on that. And we'll see. I'm not totally giving up the idea of launching it in the summer, but we'll see. I haven't finished book 3 yet. And I know I don't plan on launching it until I've at least finished the first series. And then I still have to go back over and edit everything. But I did write over 2,000 words this week. I would say I probably wrote about 5,000 words this week, which is not a lot, but it's not nothing. So there's that. I had some good physical therapy this week. My physical therapist seems to think that I'm making some improvements, slight improvements, but slight is still better than none. And, that's a good thing. But yeah, I've finished, reading. Yeah, we're not going to talk about reading just yet. Maybe we'll cover reading next week. But I'm almost finished Sky's book. It's really good. And I'm dying to get to the end. And then I have to go back to editing this vlog. And now that I'm wrapping up, I can actually put the clips in and finish editing this vlog. But yeah, I think that's all I have for the week. Nothing in particular special happened this week. It just went by really, really fast. It was almost like I blinked and it was gone. The week was just here and gone. I don't know. February actually seems to have gone pretty quickly too. I mean, like next week is the last week of February. Like, what in the world? But that is going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member on my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.